Welcome to an unconventional review. I'm Joseph, and I am making a video 2 minutes after I made a last video, Spyfall, in case you've watched it a week ago. You're gonna I'm posting this a week later. I'm doing Codenames. Now, before I start, I want to say if you did watch my last video, you saw that the box art cover was falling. Well, I invented something. I am taking this 3D white crest and using it as this. I think I'm gonna call it a weight, and it'll hold it up. Now, Codenames. Really fantastic party game. Also a verbal game. Also cards. Also party. And it comes with one of these bad boys so you can time yourself so people don't take too long. This is fantastic. Phenomenal card game. I love it. Absolutely. Game's very simple, so I'm going to set it up really quick so I can show you how to play. And now the game is set up. So normally this is played with 4 players as the sweet spot, but I have played this 2 players. There's a variant where one of the opposite team is pretty much the AI that is played solely off your opponent's guesses. So it's not as fun, but it's still possible. It's a possible game. Oh God, I messed up. Give me a second. Now, how it's going to work is you have a Spy Master, moi in this case, and your teammate on the other side. Spy Master will be looking at a card like this with the 5 grid listed here, and it tells you where your cards will be on this grid, where your spies, where the secret identities are hidden. On your turn, and I'm going to play blue because I like blue better than red, I will look at this location. Or I'll look at the location tile. And I don't know if you've noticed, well, you have to notice because I'm pointing at it, but you have the 2 blues down here, right? So that's going to be rows from where I'm sitting. It's going to be rows 2 and 3 for you at the very top row right here. These 2. These are the 2 that I want to help my friend, my colleague, get. So degree and tube. I would say one word, thermometer. My partner will look at the cards listed in front and be like, okay, so if it's 2 cards, and I said it's 2 cards. You could say as many cards as you want. That's pretty much the action points that you're offering for the player to choose. Like, okay, I could choose from 1 up to how many cards they say in order to find all the cards. Because you don't want to guess wrong. Guessing wrong will either kill you with the assassin, who is going to be located in the 2nd row, 3rd column down, right here. And you don't want to give it to the opponent. So he'll look at the deck cards and be like, okay, I don't know, degree. Good, you're doing a great job so far, buddy. So I'm going to take my card and place it here, just like that. So then my friend goes again. And because he doesn't understand what's going on, he says needle, which obviously is not a thermometer. It's okay. Now the enemy gets a card. So enemy's turn goes. Enemy says, and he's looking here in the 4th row at the bottom 2 cards, spring and horn. And just to show you that you can add more, he's going to look at ring. So ring, spring, and horn. Oh, it's really hard. So he's going to look at these 3 cards, and he's going to say, ring, iron, and spring are the cards that the Spy Master wants to get his teammate to look at. So he says 3 cards, and the word he's saying is metal, because they all have a metal of some sort, and I'm terrible at this game. So opponent goes, all right, obviously iron, so he gets that point. But then he also doesn't understand what's going on, so he says doctor. Well, my friend, you just hit the assassin. You are now the loser, and the blue team has won. That's Codenames. Codenames is a phenomenal game. Again, it's not too great with 2 players, but I thoroughly enjoy this one. It's directly interactive, especially with your teammates, with your opponents. You guys are just having a really great time while you're doing this. Learning curve, not so much at all, because it really is all self-explanatory. You are looking at this card as a Spy Master and giving them numbers, and one word in order to find the cards the teammate's doing. Really simple. It's replayable because I bring it to every single game night ever, any group, because everyone enjoys it. I think there's something about verbal games. It's just really easy to get down because everyone likes to talk. We're really good at that already. Critical thinking, something that we grew up with. So when it comes down to board games and verbal interaction in board games, it is always going to be a seller. That is the hit, and I guarantee we're going to see a lot more in the coming years. To be honest with you, I think this is going to be what is hot for the next few years, are verbal interacting games. My favorite part of the game, I would have to say, would be the entire concept of the 5 grids with this. I think this is definitely very impressive of an idea. It's innovative. I've never seen anything like this where two people are seeing exactly how and where they can win, but the other team does not. I think it's really neat. As far as what do I think it'll remind me of, man, I mean, I for some reason can see Spyfall and Codenames hand in hand. They both have really similar concepts. It's just one of them has a spy, the other one does not. But still, the idea of not knowing and knowing at the same time, I think those kind of correlate. And that's what I really enjoy about this game and that game, is that idea that you are so close to victory. It's just a matter of holding on to it. I really like that. Codenames is fantastic. Always a recommendation from me.